I've got, oh, I don't know, probably 8 to 10 mods going on in here. And I thought we'd kind of explore this planet a bit. So, in fact, I'm almost done with this one. I don't think there was anything worth kind of sticking around on here for. Pretty vacant planet. We do have the low flight mod on at this time, because I think being able to crash into something is kind of an interesting thing. So just 2 seconds here. I want to make sure that I have my ability to see what's going on in 2 seconds here. Alright. Okay. So we have our low flight mod. We have a new water texture on, the high res texture, which I like a lot. I think it adds a lot. I wish there was more to do in the water in the game, because it is one of the more beautiful parts of No Man's Sky. So we're going to be leaving this planet here and heading out. We have the Bigger Things package in, which I think is just amazing. Really adds a lot to the game. So we're going to refuel a bit here. Looks like we have everything we need, so let's just yeah, let's just go. There's nothing here we need. I also have the settings so that only about 70% of the buildings show in the game, so a lot less population, a lot less chance of us finding a base where we can set up shop and do anything we want to do, which is one of my major complaints with the game, is it's just way too easy to collect and sell, wash, rinse, repeat. So no real challenge there. So. And let's just see what where we want to go now. I've been kind of working my way toward the galactic core. Actually, you know what? I don't know that I have any. I don't think I have any warp cells built, do I? Oh, I guess it doesn't matter. Well, I wanted to do toward the galactic core. So let's do that. Got 3 planets here. And I'm kind of aimless at this time. I'm kind of waiting for something in the game to change. It's relaxing to play. It offers no challenge. Although I have to say I do have the mod in, so I have the Darker Space mod, so the space looks a lot more interesting. I think it's a lot prettier now. And the Sentinels now hit like they mean it. Very, very hard hitting. Even the little ones can kill you. We will not be breaking any space laws today, at least not in front of them. So let's head down. Let's head down. See what we got going on this planet. With the low flight mod added, kind of got to be careful when you're flying with the planet, so you don't literally fly into the planet, because you will kill yourself and do significant damage. Luckily, it does have kind of a braking system. So. See, like that. Holy crap, we hit that planet hard, or what? That really snuck up on us. I did not mean to hit it. Wow, that was wild. I've never had that happen before. Check this out, though. With the Bigger Things mod, this is really interesting, isn't it? We do have a little bit longer draw depth now, too, so I'm getting some plants in the foreground instead of just being right underneath me. And I think that's one of the tweaks to the one of the bigger mods. There's also more aggressive animals, much more aggressive animals. Oh, check out the water in this one. It's very murky looking. There is a fog and rain mod added, although I would like to see that be a lot more aggressive as well. I think there should be situations where you can't see anything that's going on in front of you. More like I use Venus as my example. Venus, one of the only planets that we have as a harsh environment as an example in our very own solar system, and yet nothing anywhere near that harsh is in the game. And I would like to see that change. I'd like to see planets where there is absolutely no possibility that I can survive for more than a couple minutes. I think that would be very cool. And of course, I would make it worth my time in most situations where there would be something on that planet that would be worth the challenge to try and figure out. Now check out the water in this area. It looks like legitimate wake. That's pretty cool. I like this mod. The water mod adds a lot to the game, I think. Oh, check out the fog. That is awesome. very cool looking. We should probably see what kind of environment we're in here. Since we can't really measure that until we get out of our ship, until we hop out and see what we got going on. Let's do that here in this clearing. And we can collect some of this plutonium at the same time, because I know we need some of that. So what are we looking at? Extreme heat, limited, frequent, and rare. Okay. They say extreme heat. Oh man, check that out. That is so cool. What is that? I'd never seen anything that was moving before. Wow. Well, chuck me up for surprise. I didn't think there was anything in this game that could surprise me anymore. That makes me kind of happy. So we're going to collect a few things. What is this? This is titanium. Yeah, I don't think we need any of that. We got 2 whole blocks of titanium. Just in the ship itself. Exosuit we have block and a half. Plenty. Wow, that is really neat. I kind of want to take it home. Yeah. Interesting. Well, just like a human. If I like it, wreck it. Okay. Well, so we don't really have anything on here, do we? Well, there's that. Limited fauna. I need one more planet full of discoveries for my next level up. Since we got really nothing else to do, I think I'm going to go ahead and try and do that right now. So if you want to stick around, that is what my plan is. We're going to collect all the animals on this planet. At least that's my stated mission. I like that there's not a lot of buildings around. This fog mod is making this feel really good. Doesn't it feel? Okay, so there's some ships. So we know that there's a landing pad near here. So, that fog mod. It's just, it adds to the heat of this, doesn't it? It feels like a hot planet. I'm actually going to take a screenshot of this. I like it enough. Yeah. That is really cool. Scanner's still stupid. Hey, these are interesting. So what have we got going on here? Because our sentinels are not very aggressive on this planet. Okay, that's right. I haven't really had call for this yet. As with most of the more rare minerals in the game, there isn't really anything to be done with them. So I'm not really compelled to collect them this time. I mean, I could collect it to sell it, but I've got a lot of money and I really don't care. So I'm not really worried about collecting extra money. Although if it's in my face, I'm going to blow it up. I kind of want to explore one of these jungles. I thought that was a beast. Oh, look at that. It is very cool. Okay. I wonder if this can hurt us. So let's make a cave. Find a cave. That's all I needed to do, huh? Okay. Well, while we're sitting in this hole, let's go ahead and charge this puppy back up. Which we got a lot of that. Mining beam since we're sitting here. And our deflector for cooling. We use titanium since there's a lot of that lying around. And we'll go back out. We're not going to hide from this storm. It's not, again, not that hard. I would think that these storms would be to the point where I really need to get out and check that out. I really like this planet. This is really, really interesting. I'm glad that I decided to start the capture before I started playing. This feels so good. This is looking a lot more like the game that I wanted. There's still not really any danger of dying. Even if it's extreme heat, extreme weather warning, blah blah blah. Until I discover some other beast. Typically there are 2 flying and one swimming if there's water on the planet. They saw some water, so there's probably something. We check. We did want to try and make a bit better. Oh, I'm in the wrong place for my ship. There was one other part that I was thinking about making. Can we not transfer anything to the ship? Oh, I might be full. Or it's on range. It's on range. I can't remember if I need aluminum or not. I'll just collect a bit. I think nickel's the one that I'm missing, if I'm not mistaken. Gold, iridium, aluminum. Yeah, we already have a boatload of aluminum there. And we have a... Oh, let's start with aluminum there. Let's just collect it since we already started the spot. Once I find some other thing, I'm not going to pick a whole lot of it. Love the smoky feeling here. I haven't been collecting these knowledge stones for the longest time because I was not motivated at all. Didn't really care what the aliens had to say because I really don't take time to talk to them. That may change as the game progresses. Up at this point, I didn't really care. Well, I was just about to say, I haven't seen any beasts for a while now. I mean, really, come on! You're gonna be angry at me? No, you're gonna run away like a chicken. So we can use our glasses here to try and spot any other life forms. There. Two over there. Some over there. Let's go the other way. I wonder if I can see things in the water from here. I would imagine that they would show as dots, just like everything else does. Alright, so it's kind of a cool looking cave. More deep water, but again, no visible life that I can see from here. There's something. I scared the piss out of it. I see they fixed the issue where flying animals were hard to target with the scanner. I probably spent more time trying to do that than anything else in the game. Just could not, for the life of me, scan a flying animal. It just took so much effort. What are we doing here? There's something. Discovered that. What about you? You're new. Anybody else here? These are all discovered. Some stuff that direction. Since we're close. Oh, I thought that was a building for a second. I'm like, wow, wouldn't that have been cool? Holy cliff, Batman. Ah. Oh, I do have the mountain mod on here as well. Sorry, I keep forgetting the mods. I should have made a list of them before I started the game. But as I've kind of forgotten about them, some of them I don't even know if they add anything to the game. Like the aggressive creatures mod, I would totally have expected by now to be completely just try to be destroyed by something, but I've had absolutely no trouble with any of the creatures that I've found. Okay, so there's some flying creatures over there. So those are the ones that I always seem to miss. I'm going to nail them both. Nail them while they're both here. Okay, how are we doing? Doing pretty well. I'm, by the way, not reporting a lot of my discoveries until after they fix. I'm hoping the ability to simply report everything at once. Oh, that was a bad start. Noob there. Anything else? I'm glad they didn't patch the the ability to use the melee attack, the receptor boost forward. I think that it's kind of a cool, aesthetic to the game. I can see that they would have wanted to, because like, well, it was unintended, but yeah, I really think there's no benefit to standing there and letting the plant get scanned. I don't think it's worth the time. I think they're 500 or something. We need to reinforce this.
Technology recharge.
Okay, where is any other creatures? I think we're going to start to turn around here in a bit and make a little bit of a circle. Our ship is way over that way. So we'll go this way. We'll head toward that question mark and see what we see. Well, let me know what you think of the video in the comments, or what I'm doing, if you have any questions on the mods I'm using, or if there's a mod that you think that I should try, let me know. There is a nightmare mode mod out there. I think that is just a little bit too much in trying to make the game hard and not so much thinking about balance. I like a balance in the game. I do want to succeed at it eventually, but I don't mind getting beat up a lot to try. Demon Souls be a really good example. Or any of the Dark Souls games. Absolutely love those games and love the challenge. But they are possible to beat. I mean, you can eventually master the technique to play the game. Having it just be 20 million degrees because you can, that isn't really accomplishing that goal. Typically don't check these boxes anymore because they're full of stupid things. These, I don't know, batting 1,000 here. And I'm going to save just because I haven't saved in a while. I would like to see the, when you hop out of the ship, I'd like to see that save eliminated from the game completely. I am not a fan of that being there. I don't think you should have to worry about, I mean, there's no threat in the game. Why would you have to worry about saving constantly like that? Now, once the game becomes more threatening, then maybe that's more interesting. But again, I like games that have fewer save points. But again, I'm going to use Dark Souls as an example, and I know it's a brutal example because people are like, wow, that game is way too freaking hard. I like it. It's not my favorite game, but I enjoy so much about it that I'm going to keep harping on it. I don't want this game to be Demon Souls. I'm not saying that. But I wouldn't mind if it was a bit murder game. Alright, how are we doing here? I'm going to keep heading back toward the ship here. Just heading that direction. This mod I love this bigger mod. Brilliant idea. Why it was nerfed to begin with is beyond me. It's really cool. Saw a creature back in the chip. These are all green dots. These are all discovered. Check out that atmosphere. It's palpable. Love it. Absolutely love the feel of this. Down here. Storm coming.
Incoming storm.
Creature up there. I have to actually use my flashlight for once. I never have to use that thing. Oh, the edge lighting mod has been added, so no edge lighting. So things in caves are really freaking dark. Another mod I'd recommend. Adds to the atmosphere of the game being quite so cartoony. I did not remove the, what they call it, Instagram filter. I've seen a lot of people call it. I don't mind the look of the game. I think it's got a great flair. Exactly where Sean Murray wanted to place it. Dick. Did I scan you yet? Collected your hide as well. I'm gonna guess these are all together. Here's some. So my plan is to get back to the ship, and then we'll find another area to go to. Pop that. So we obviously collected our boatload of rednecks there, didn't we? What do we not need? Oh, these vortex keeps on keeping, because we notice they're stacked. There's a 2 stack here. There's also a 3 stack of resonators. So I don't want to let go of those things. Well, we have plenty of rednock space left. Is that in? Yeah, it's exosuit. So it must have been the organic matter behind it that I hit accidentally. I guess there's no free slots for signature. She should probably tell me that repeatedly. Okay, so typically just go to another area and see what we can see. How do we do? We have 5 left. So that's pretty good. I find when I pick up and I move to a new zone, I tend to find the creatures I was missing. So let's just sit down in here anywhere. I have a mod in here to make the crystals look nicer. Plutonium specifically. Again, I don't think that's actually needed at the end of the day, but it was fun. What are we doing here? Looking for creatures. So we've got a couple that direction. A Necotrite. Worth nothing. Horrible run there. Well, I kind of want to make a. Wanted to make a warp. Pill. What do you want to call it? The warp cells, so that I can. Get off this planet. Since we have these gravitino or the electron vapor, I don't want to kind of sacrifice that. I think I'll get rid of this iron and make one of these right now, just so we can get rid of what else we need. Thamium 9. We'll get that. Actually, we can get that from our ship, but we want it to go from our ship anyway. I'll make it when I get back. That's a great looking piece of rock right there. Let's take a bit of this and run it low. A couple hundred is good enough. Yeah, not doing anything substantial with it. And let's get up here and see if we can look for our last 5 animals. And we'll get off this rock. We may leave even sooner. As I say, motivation to find these things is real high. I only need 1 more planet's worth. And I think I've got every award maxed out in the game. So, yeah. It gives me a goal, a purpose. We need to check out the caves. There's usually something that pops that lives in the caves. It's kind of a crying shame, and I should be able to tell you that, because I would think that it would vary much more than it has. I imagine that's going to come and be fixed fairly soon. else is noticing as well.
Extreme temperature detected.
Moving. Sorry, I thought I saw something moving over here. Nine.
Inventory full.
Perfect. Alright, well. And where are we at? I think there's actually a day-night cycle for the animals on the planets. Like if you are a nocturnal animal, the only time to find you would be obviously during the day or during the evening. I don't know if that's true or not, but it sure seems that way. Like it's not as crowded as it would be during the day. Maybe it's just my imagination. Alright, I'm gonna go that way. Just to see what that white light is. Or that thing coming up on the where'd it go? Here. Yeah, let's go that way. See what we can see. Okay. Is that right? Yes, it's right. One of these has got to be something I haven't found before, right? I think. What are we doing here? 2 there, 1 there. Let's go this way just a bit. That's a deep hole. So the mountain mod adds a lot of three-dimensionality to the systems, obviously, along with the bigger mod. Makes for some hella terrain, right? I mean, it's not quite leisurely stroll anymore across the vast desert-like plain. It's that one all day long. Guess I discovered something. Is there a beacon near here? Must be. Do I care? No. There's the beacon. There's 3 animals this way. Let's go and say there's a storm.
Weather warning. Incoming storm. Extreme temperature detected.
Hey! That was pretty cool. The thing just charging right at me, and I kicked its ass. It was. It looked like Shrek, didn't it? I was gonna be funny and say, "Look, Shrek," and then I realized it was gonna kick my ass, so I decided to kill it instead of joke with it. That was fairly funny. What I want down here in this abyss is across the abyss. It'd be interesting if you had to keep the jetpack fuel somehow. Not that jetpack fuel makes things fun, but if there was a challenge in being able to move around like this. Shrek again. He has no hit points. Seriously, something that size? I shouldn't just be able to blow it over. That's got to get fixed. That thing should have potentially kicked my ass. I should have had to run away from it, in my humble opinion. Where are we heading? This might be a wild goose chase. Okay. You know, that's actually the direction of the ship, so I might go that way. We need to fix our suit again.
Protection falling.
I think I have a mod installed that makes it the temperature more aggressive damage-wise, but I really, again, I don't really feel it. It's too easy to kind of ignore, and whenever you need a resource, just pick it up and use it. You hear those sounds? That's pretty interesting. I was thinking, was that me, or is that some other creature? I am getting worn out by this goose chase, by the way. At some point, I'm thinking I'm just going to give up. When you do, we need 4 more. I might just call it good enough. And which would kind of be a shame, I guess, because we're so close. And I really don't have any other goal in the game. Why do I keep doing it, right? Oh, it's a new one. Right. Get it, Shrek. Space cops. No, guess not. There's a little lag there. There are a couple mods to get rid of the letterboxing effect that occurs right there. I might actually go for one of those next because it just slows the game down where you have to wait and let the animation finish.
Storm clearing.
Is that a ship?
Extreme temperature detected.
Oh, it looked like a part of a ship. I was like, hey, check it out, I found a ship. Nope, not a ship. A suitcase with some sort of weird mask in it that no one can use. It apparently is illegal in much of the galaxy. Geknip, which I want to taste just to know why is it so awesome? Why is it so highly valued? Is it better than like a barbecue Frito or a Cool Ranch Dorito? These are things that I want to know, but I am unable to answer. These are either underground or on the other side of the mountain. There's a party over there. There it is. Just collecting some zinc here so we have enough for our suit in case we need it. I'll tell you what, this mod is sure making it a hell of a hard time exploring. We're just flying over a lot of flat ground. Just making sure what we want is in front of us and not ahead of us. Or under us. I think it might be under us. Hard to tell. I think I'll look at front. Keep going. So, NoManSkyMods.com is where I've been getting these mods. I don't think the Nexus Mod Manager is caught up to that one yet, and because to install the mod, you basically just have to put the pack into the directory. It's not like you need anything fancy. There is a mod manager available for loading and unloading mods, which is basically just copying in and out of the directory. But I haven't bothered to install it yet because I haven't found any mods that I don't know, didn't function the way that I thought they would. There are probably updates for these coming. There's a few of them. Like I said, the Aggressive Creatures mod is not quite working all the time. That, I'm sure there's an update, and I'll have to update it manually, so it's a bit of a pain in the ass factor for it, but I think I'm going to go for that water over there. Or I can go for the water right here. Is that water? It sure looked like water, doesn't it? No, I guess it's just a cave. It had me convinced it was water. That was pretty funny. So are there any little hoppy things in this area? Normally it's like, ooh, check out that cave. Man, I wish there were things in caves that you could discover. It would be so cool.
Temperature
But it seems kind of like the underwater aspects of the game. It's just so much potential that they did nothing with. Imagine finding a cave that is mostly full of like robotics. I mean, look how cool this thing is. It looks like a metal cable. Wouldn't it be cool if the entire cave was somehow like metallic biome? Like Dual Universe and
Extreme temperature
what's the other
detected.
one? Again, I was just playing it the other day. Oh, not Planet Explorers. I can't remember the name of it now. Damn it. It seems to have some pretty good promise. For each planet has biomes on it as well. I'll post a video of that. I think I have one on the channel here where I'm building a vehicle. I'm just kind of moving around. It's an early alpha still. There's not really anything to do. So, well, that was fruitless, wasn't it? Although I guess we figured out those are flying creatures over there, and nothing we already need. Let's head back to the ship here. It's gonna be this way. Very cool looking. I think the bigger mods should make sure that when it makes something bigger that it has a hell of a lot more hit points than it would initially. So if you're watching me and you're in the game and you have questions or whatever, feel free to post them in the chat or, as I said, leave a comment into the video. They say only 1 out of every people who view a video actually bothers to click the like button. That actually helps the video get found. So if they don't get found, obviously I stop making them and move on to a different game. So this is the game you want to see me play more of and kind of work through these different mods, then please give it a like. Subscribe is also very nice, but that's I think that's a user preference. Sometimes I'll like videos or watch videos from channels but not subscribe, and I get that. Hey, that's a new creature. Landed right in the face almost. And I'm going to keep working my way toward the ship here. I wonder where all the meat eaters are in the game. You have all those big pieces of meat walking around. You'd think that there would be something at some point that would evolve to eat said items. Things, beasties, whatever you want to call them.
Every slots in suit inventory.
I love the colors in this planet are very cool. The reds with that really kind of almost glowing blue. Very neat looking. Anything down here? Anything interesting? No? I want to kind of come across something that's a once in the game kind of thing. You know, like it only exists on one planet or some extreme situation where you're only going to find it maybe as a player once out of every like 50 systems. Just something completely bizarre. I want that.
Weather warning. Incoming storm.
Well,
Extreme temperature detected.
scan it.
Units received.
Everything's freaking amiable. Man, there's gotta be stuff on this planet that's mean, right? Where's the mean stuff? Where's the don't come into our neighborhood, we'll cut you animals? Those are the ones I want to find.
Units received.
We are 3. Come on. What's with all the stuff I just scanned? Are those things just variations of the same species? I think there's actually some bugs in the system. Although they said they did fix a few bugs for discovery. So maybe these are just legit new things I haven't found yet. that evil lamb sheep, evil scaly looking thing right there. Right, I should have 2 left now, right? Sweet. Okay, well that was what we needed. There's one more thing in this head still that apparently we don't have. Collect its head. Oh, you're a big one, aren't you? Yeah, it's like the same thing with his head, though. Yeah. Alright. Anything else within close proximity here? Those are all known. Those are all known. Okay, I think it's time to move on to a different area here. Maybe try and find some water and see if we can find a fish thing. Maybe there's a fish thing or 2. Hey, there's a store. I didn't even notice that before. Did I land at the store and I didn't even notice? Shame on me. So these stores are it's just a trade terminal, so I can log in here and I can sell stuff without having to go all the way back. I really hate that these exist. It shouldn't be this easy, right? I should have to manage this inventory. Yeah, I know it's a pain in the ass, but I think it's part of what makes the game interesting. I'm just going to sell this red, not because I'm collecting. You don't have any reason to tote it around with me. It's not worth anything. Like, I can't build anything out of it. Actually, I think there's a couple things that Red Knox is built out of, but I don't care. I don't have to carry it around. Okay, well, let's do one more. Let's find one more area. Let's go find this debris. With a low flight mod with this big thing, this is really interesting. I wonder if I'm gonna smash my ship into something. Debris, but no ship? Is that what I'm talking? Is that what I'm seeing? It's just like random debris. Oh, the area not clear. Okay. Looks pretty freaking clear to me. So this is debris. It didn't mean like a ship. Okay. That's what I was just at. Well, I don't need debris either. Let's see if we can find. I almost look like a sentinel, doesn't it? Alright, look for animals. One more sweep for animals here. One animal over there. So I'm looking for these little dots. That means that the animals are making a sound. So if they're close enough, the scanner will tell you whether it's green or red. Red meaning you've never figured it out before. Green is it's known to you. So let's just pick a direction. Let's just go this way. Actually, I want to go away from the terminal since that's the direction we came from. Let's go this way. And we're just going to go toward these dots, and we need 2 more animals. 2 animals. A couple times in the past, I have actually gotten down to 1 animal and officially given up. I couldn't find the damn animal. And it made me think that that was a bug and I'd collected it, but I never knew. Read something in the patch notes that seemed to kind of allude that could happen. So I might have to look back to my discoveries and see if there's a situation now where maybe I had indeed met the requirement now and just have to submit for the bonus, because I don't think it'll do it automatically for me. I'm going to have to go back and look at it. And that's going to be a pain in the ass. I like these moving plants though, that's pretty cool. Right, green dot there, there's that terminal. No, depot, I don't think we've been there yet. Let's do this one. Over, scan again. Looking for water and looking for caves. I still think we're missing a bouncy thing, but I could be completely wrong if that even exists on the planet. Okay. There's something that should go that way. It's a long way to walk too. I may not go that whole way. I just think I'm probably gonna go this way. I'm trying to pick the shortest distance, obviously, to complete the goal. I don't want to explore this planet anymore. I'm kind of sick of this planet now. But I have this silly little goal I need to accomplish. Right, those are all green, and those. Oh, there's a thing, a building, a rare building. We haven't seen a lot of buildings. We've seen quite a few. What do you call those? Shipwrecky salvage areas. What are we doing here? It seems like I saw. Okay, we know about those. We'll check out that one when we get up in the hill. How about you? You're all good. There was some water here. Wasn't there water here? I keep getting the illusion that I'm seeing water, and I think it's that shadow just kind of duped me there. I'm going to be posting some photography videos soon, and I think I'm going to do it on this channel as well. So if you're interested in that kind of stuff, stay tuned for those. I shoot mostly models in high fashion, so a lot of body paint, things like that. Although obviously you're going to have to manage that for a YouTube channel, but I don't think that would be too bad. Let's summon our ship. I've never actually even used one of these before. I got to make a bypass ship. Let's do this. Never had a reason to do it before, because why not? Let's see how this works. Well, hell, that was fast. Good thing I got out of the way there. It would have landed on my freaking head. How about you? Oh, you're discovered. Let's get inside this thing. Ah. It's been so long since I've run into one of these things. Oh yeah, I replaced the I replaced the alarm with the one from Aliens. I like it better. Damn it. Yes, I replaced the alarm with the one from Aliens. I should have moved. Damn it. I hate myself for getting that one wrong. I mean, I knew punishment was coming, but I didn't know whether I should just take it or not. Again, so close, down to what? 2? I need 2 of these things. So do we stick around and try and... I kind of want to try and find them. There are a lot of these little knowledge stones everywhere. You'd think that the universal group would have banded together millennia ago to clean up the universe and rid them of all the knowledge stones having been breaking around. Look how murky this atmosphere is. I'm waiting until I come on a planet and I can't see anything. I'm going to just be freaking overjoyed. What's this crap? That's not. This didn't answer that question. Okay. Oh, still. Really? I don't care about the money. I just want the achievement. Just checking. Okay, ice skating already? At least you tried to kill me. I'll give you points for that. Tried. get back to my ship in a bit, find some water, and see if we use a fish. Everything I know. Is it sad that I'm not collecting that stuff? That I really don't care? I should want to care, shouldn't I? I have a feeling that's a really deep hole. I think I'm just gonna fly over this thing. I'm just kind of heading up to this beacon, just because it's a landmark. Pretty easy to get flipped around here, forget which direction you're going. What are we doing? Let's boost.
Technology recharge.
Coolant needs boost.
Technology recharge.
Well, I think I'm gonna head back to my ship. This was a kind of a fruitless trip. We'll go via this mechanism and see if we can figure out if that dot is over there. No doubt it's something I have. We'll move one more area. I'd like to try and find that space platform just because it's base planted into the titanium, which, let me tell you, hurts. Well, nothing real special down here. Plug this damn thing. I've already reached the maximum number of awards for language. After like 2 days. Look at all the crash stuff right in here. What is up with this area of the world? Okay. Back off on the spawning algorithm, but guys. Holy mackerel. Right. Animals. Looking for red dots. Looking for red dots. Let's try that direction. Obviously, that's got to be a separate spawning system because there's not a lot of buildings, but obviously those things are spawning like a freaking Walmart. Knowledge stones as well. I'd like to see all that stuff reduced substantially. Should be a treat to find them. Well, I don't know what to tell you. I'm just going to go back to the ship. We'll try one more area here. One more. One more glance around just to make sure I'm not missing anything obvious. Well, gang, I think I'm going to call it good for now. Stream some more in a while, and if you like the video, give it a thumbs up, and let me know what you think, and I'll load some different mods, and maybe I'll get the list of mods for next time. So, thank you for watching.